Ihor Kozlovsky, a historian and scholar in religious studies, used to be based in Donetsk. He was detained by Russian-backed militants under the suspicion of storing explosives. As a result, Kozlovsky spent almost 2 years in captivity, only to be released in December 2017, as part of the largest prisoner swap between Ukraine and Russia since the conflict broke out in 2014.
Having been tortured, I had to learn how to walk, I had to learn how to live, to breathe, because the torture sessions were awful. They lasted for many hours. Those who tortured me swapped, beating me, everything you can imagine, fake execution, Russian roulette, stun gun, they had everything you can imagine.
His nephew, also from Donetsk, Denis, launched the social media campaign #FreeKozlovsky during Ihor's detention. Both Ihor and Denis expressed fear that Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky is not experienced enough to reach an effective agreement aimed at defending Ukraine's interests.
For me, the red line which cannot be crossed is amnesty for those who took part in the military operations. It does not matter for me if a certain person from their gang killed someone or not. If a person took up arms, if a person took part in military action, even if he guarded a checkpoint, I believe he must be held accountable. His reasons do not matter because no reasons can possibly justify his actions.
President Zelensky and his Russian counterpart, Vladimir Putin, will hold their first face-to-face talks on December 9th in Paris. The upcoming discussions include elections in Donbas, but both sides accuse each other of failing to adhere to prior agreements, restoring Kyiv's control over the whole border with Russia and the withdrawal of heavy weaponry from the conflict zone.
Russia cannot be trusted. We learned from history that it never takes others' interest into consideration. Agreements do not exist for it. It is a tradition. How can we agree on something with Russia? Pressure on it is the only solution.
President Zelensky won a landslide election victory in April, promising to end the over 5-year conflict that killed over 13,000 people. There has been little sign of a peaceful solution, despite the Minsk ceasefire agreement signed in February 2015.